Clock that tea. Martell is spilling, and Tisha's still in denial about Marsau's infidelities. Eyes. Get ready, because we're about to dive deep into some drama that is hotter than a southern summer. Yes, honey, I'm talking about love and marriage, Huntsville and the mess that's brewing between Martell, Marsau, and Tisha. If you've been keeping up with the latest episodes, you know Martell's been walking around with a little smirk on his face like he's got something big to drop. And by something, I mean receipts. That's right, the tea is getting ready to spill, and it looks like Tisha's going to be the one drenched in the truth if she's not careful. Now, before we dive into this piping hot tea, let's do a quick recap for those of you who might be new to this *glam* drama, but seriously, where have you been? Tisha has been standing by her man, Marsau, like she's auditioning for the role of ride or die wife of the year. She's defended him through thick and thin, particularly when those pesky rumors of infidelity keep popping up like an unwanted notification on your phone. And to be fair, she's played it well. She's kept a brave face, a strong front, and has gone to bat for Marsau every time someone dares to question his loyalty. But sis, it might be time to step out of the delusion and into reality, because the way Martell is talking, things are about to get real messy, real fast. ### the beginning of the end. Let's start with Martell, because we all know that he's no stranger to drama himself. He's been caught up in his own cheating scandal, which blew up in his face, and the fallout from his affair has been nothing short of explosive. But somehow, through it all, Martell has managed to keep his name in everyone's mouth, and this time, he's aiming his shady sights at Marsau. Now, Martell has hinted, and by hinted, I mean strongly suggested, that he's been sitting on some information about Marsau's extracurricular activities. And by extracurricular, I don't mean he's been staying late at work or picking up new hobbies. Oh no, Martell's talking about those alleged affairs that have been whispered about in Huntsville for what feels like forever. But here's the kicker, Martell claims he's got the receipts to prove it. And let me tell you, if those receipts are anywhere near as juicy as Martell is making them out to be, we're about to witness a Category 5 hurricane of drama. But while Martell is teasing us with the promise of dropping bombs, Tisha is over here still sipping the Kool-Aid, believing that her man is as innocent as a newborn baby. And to that, I have to say, Tisha, girl, are we watching the same show? ### Tisha's denial. Loyalty or blind faith? Now, I'm not saying that Marsau is guilty, well, not directly saying it, but when rumors keep coming up like this, it might be time to start asking some questions. But no, Tisha is standing strong, ready to defend her man at every turn. To her, Marsau can do no wrong. It's like she's got her own personal version of those rose-colored glasses that prevent her from seeing anything but perfection in her marriage. And let's be honest, we've all seen women like Tisha before. The ones who are so loyal, so committed to their relationship, that they'll turn a blind eye to some pretty obvious red flags. And maybe she genuinely believes that Marsau is faithful. But when your husband is the subject of this many rumors, isn't it worth a second look? Just a quick glance at the group chat, if you will. But nope, not Tisha. She's holding on tighter than ever. Marsau's name could come up in every gossip circle from Huntsville to Miami, and she'd still be over here like, that's my man, and I'm standing by him. And honestly, I respect the loyalty. But girl, it might be time to wake up and smell the scandal. ### Martell's receipts. Fact or fiction? Now, let's get back to Martell and those infamous receipts he claims to be holding. Martell has made a lot of noise about having the evidence that could finally expose Marsau for the cheater he's been accused of being. But here's where things get a little tricky. Is Martell just stirring the pot for drama's sake, or does he actually have the goods? After all, Martell is no stranger to playing mind games, and we all know he loves to keep people guessing. But let's be real for a second. Martell doesn't seem like the type to bluff, at least not about something this big. If he says he's got the receipts, I'm inclined to believe he's got something up his sleeve. Maybe it's text messages. Maybe it's photos. Maybe it's something even more scandalous. Whatever it is, you know it's going to be enough to shake up the entire *glam* cast and send Tisha into a full-on tailspin. And let's not forget, Martell and Marsau have had their fair share of drama over the years. These two aren't exactly best friends at this point, so if Martell is ready to expose Marsau, you can bet he's going to go all in. The question is Marsau ready for the fallout? ### Marsau's reaction. Cool, calm, or guilty? Let's talk about Marsau for a minute. He's always been cool as a cucumber when it comes to these cheating rumors. In fact, he's played it so cool that it almost feels like he's trying too hard not to let the truth slip. You know that feeling when someone's being just a little too calm? That's the vibe Marsau's been giving us lately. Every time someone brings up the rumors, Marsau hits us with that smirk, that shrug, that, I don't know what y'all are talking about, attitude. But I have to wonder, how long can he keep this up? If Martell really does have the receipts, Marsau's going to have a lot of explaining to do. And I don't know if that smirk is going to be enough to get him out of this one. Now, I'm not saying Marsau is guilty, but if the shoe fits, well, let's just say it might be time for Marsau to lace up those sneakers and start running for cover because Martell is coming for him, and it's not looking good. What's next for Tisha? So, where does this leave Tisha? Poor Tisha, the woman who's been defending Marsau with her whole chest for years. If Martell drops these receipts, it's going to hit her like a ton of bricks. But the real question is, will Tisha finally face the truth, or will she continue to live in denial? Tisha has always been Marsau's biggest supporter, and she's fought hard to keep her family together despite the rumors. But at some point, even the most loyal person has to confront reality. If Martell delivers the proof, how will Tisha react? Will she stand by Marsau like she always has, or will she finally start questioning whether she's been living a lie all this time? It's going to be tough, no doubt about it. Tisha has built her entire identity around being the loyal wife, the one who sticks by her man no matter what. But if these allegations turn out to be true, she's going to have some serious decisions to make. Final thoughts. The tea is hot and it's about to spill. So here we are, on the brink of what could be the biggest scandal to ever hit love and marriage, Huntsville. Martell is walking around with that confident smirk, Tisha is holding on to her blissful ignorance, and Marsau is trying to keep his cool. But something tells me this is all about to come crashing down. The tea is brewing, and when it spills, it's going to be messy. Very, very messy. But let's be honest, that's exactly what we're here for, right? This is reality TV asterisk at its finest, and we wouldn't have it any other way. So, what do you think, my fellow tea sippers? Is Martell really going to drop the receipts? Is Tisha finally going to see the light? Or will Marsau somehow wriggle his way out of this one again? One thing's for sure, the drama is far from over, and I, for one, am living for every second of it. Stay tuned, because the tea is about to be spilled, and trust me, you don't want to miss this. #Lamb, #Martell got receipts, #Marsau in trouble, #Tisha wake up, #reality drama, #love and marriage.